Welcome to MOVIETOPia. Today I will narrate a thriller, sci-fi, drama film from 2021 titled Stowaway. Spoilers alert, let's get started. The first 5 minutes the crew is shaking uncontrollably, but trying to maintain their cool during takeoff. The crew begin to get adjusted to the habitat, getting themselves settled. Before long, the commander pilot Marina sees some blood on the floor, looks up, unscrews a panel, discovers a stowaway, Michael, bleeding badly, who is larger than the space accommodates, and he quickly falls down on top of her, breaking her arm. Some equipment behind his body in the compartment appears damaged. The crew wonders if he stowed away intentionally, but this plot point is never answered. He claims he does not remember, and someone would have had to screw the panel down from the outside after he was in any case. Zoe, the doctor, sews him up, with help from David, the scientist. The stowaway is somewhat hysterical upon regaining consciousness, having left is disabled. We never learn exactly how. Sister behind alone, on Earth, as a result of his reaction, the crew decides he did not stow away on purpose. There are a few brief scenes where Michael eats with the crew and works alongside David, though he is clearly not qualified to be aboard a spaceship as an astronaut. Michael is the largest person on board, and Hyperion, the NASA alternative private space company, is not able to figure out how he got on board, nor how to fix the oxygen scrubber that was permanently damaged by the stowaway's body. He used up extra fuel and oxygen in takeoff that was not planned for, and there are no replacement parts. Marina asks David to work on increasing his algae project, using up all the resources that were intended for his research project on Mars, to try to produce enough oxygen for even 3 of them to survive without the scrubber. Concurrently, Marina tries to get Hyperion to come up with a solution, besides offing Michael, and they, with all the world's best minds, can't come up with anything that would allow them to survive the journey. Zoe wants to give Michael extra time while they try to find a solution anyway. David and Marina do not, but they compromise on 10 days, and are ordered to tell Michael nothing. Frustrated at the life-threatening risk Michael's presence poses to all the lives of the approved astronauts, David comes up with a lethal injection, and offers it to Michael, with an explanation. But Zoe finds Michael, trembling with the injector, and stops him from doing it. She accuses David of not caring, but David, who is a wife at home, has sacrificed all of the raw material for his scientific mission for 2 years, in the hope of keeping them all alive, and half of his algae died. He asks what she has done. Zoe decides to go on a spacewalk. David ultimately comes with her BC. Michael can't physically do it, for lack of training. It does look extremely difficult, and something that would take a long time to learn to do well. They try to walk down long cables hooking the main spacecraft to the rocket which launched them off, in the hopes of filling some oxygen tanks that look like what someone with emphysema would use, not larger, with remaining oxygen from the launch craft. Zoe succeeds in filling the first tank, and is working on the second tank, but solar storm. They have to rush back or die from radiation. They rush back, and the first tank, which is in no way tethered to Zoe, they have knots on the rope, not even carabiners, flies off into space just as Zoe and David make it back aboard. The oxygen tank on the launch craft is leaking, and Marina says the solar storm will last 5 hours. Zoe volunteers to go back and fill the second tank, though even if she succeeds, it will supposedly only be enough oxygen for survival of 2/4 of them. She makes it down, fills it up, brings it back up, then apparently dies of solar radiation and floats off into space. Be sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications so you can watch more movie narrations like this. Thank you for watching.